So here I'm going to show you how to embed audio in your Google Slides. So maybe you'd like to record a voice message for your students or you want to give them directions in audio. One of the amazing members of my Facebook group, Creative High School English, directed me to an app called Vocaroo. So if you don't have a way of recording audio on your computer that's easy for you already, you can use Vocaroo, or you can open up a program like GarageBand if you're on a Mac and record right in there to get an audio file. But we're going to go ahead and use Vocaroo because it's an easy online app. So I go into Chrome and I open vocaroo.com, and all I have to do is click on this little record button to record my voice. So let's say I'm going to do that. Hello there, this is Miss Potash, and these are your instructions for your assignment today. Then I'm going to stop. Now I click Save and Share, and I have a few options here. I can get a QR code to this. I can get Embed code. I can download it, or I have this little link. One quick thing about the link, from what I understand, the Vocaroo link will only last for a few months. So if you're planning to embed voiceover in a presentation that you also want to use next year, I wouldn't do that. So you can download it from here. That's what I'm going to do for now. And you can see it sort of shows up down here, the bottom of my screen, and I'm going to pull it onto my very busy desktop and put it right there. And I'm going to call it One Vocaroo. Now I've recorded my instructions. I'm going to go back to my Google Drive here, and I actually first need to go into just my main drive, click New, File Upload. And I'm going to put my Vocaroo, One Vocaroo, into my drive. Because once it's in my drive as its own file, that's when I can embed it into any slide presentation that I want to. So I'm going to go back to my slide presentation, and I'm going to go up to Insert Audio. Now it's going to show me all the audio files that are in my Google Drive right now. And it's these two practice Vocaroos I've created. So here's one Vocaroo that I just created. I'm going to select that. It'll just take a second to prepare it. And I can make the link as big or small as I want. I can go over here to the right and I can make it automatically play when the student gets to this slide in present mode, or I can do it on click, which I think is what I would prefer. Now, if you think your students might not notice this, you could always insert a little text box and say, like, click to listen to my directions, right? And you can put that right next to your audio box. Now, let's say you don't want to do it this way. You would rather link out to your audio. That is also an option. So wherever your audio is, if it's on Vocaroo, you can get the link right here. If it's somewhere else, get the link somewhere else. You can copy the link. So another option is then to insert an image that you can link it to. So I'm going to go with search the web. And I did this before, so you can see it's already up. But I'm going to click play button. And I'm very partial to this color. So I'm going to get this giant play button from the web, but I'm going to make it smaller. And now I have this play button that I can link to whatever I want. And so I'm going to go to link, and I'm going to put in that Vocaroo link. But remember, that's only going to be good for a few months. So this is good if you just need to give these instructions to an assignment for tomorrow, and you're not going to use the same slide deck next year. So I apply. If I had put the audio file somewhere else on the internet, if I had embedded it in a class website or somewhere else in my Google Drive or whatever, I could link to it that way. This provides a little bit different experience for students, whereas this one, they can just click the play button. If they click this now, they can go to Vocaroo and listen, which is not quite the same because they're not actually still seeing the slide. So if this is like a beautiful slide that has all the instructions and picture examples, and you want them to be looking at it while they listen, then it's better to embed it right in the slide. So those are a couple of options for you. You can either grab your audio file, put it in your Google Drive, and link it by going to Insert Audio, Or you can put an audio file somewhere on the internet, drop in a play button or some other kind of playing icon, and then use the link button to link out to the audio wherever it is. I hope that's helpful.